Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Today we're going to come and share some insight with you about how to break thinking cycles, thinking patterns. So today we're going to talk about think outside of the box, seeing what others overlook. So when we think about this subject, we want people to know that opportunities surround you every day that are often overlooked. So as we think about today's teaching or topic, to think outside of the box is not merely to be creative, it is to be intentional. It is the discipline of seeing possibility where others see limitation, of recognizing opportunity where others see routine. History, business, ministry, and community transformation are all shaped by people who noticed what everyone else passed by. My first point is opportunity often wears ordinary clothes. You see, many opportunities don't announce themselves with excitement or fanfare. They are hidden in everyday needs, familiar places, and common problems. While others wait for something big, those who think outside of the box ask better questions, like what problem keeps repeating? Who is being ignored or underserved? What resource is already here that's underutilized? Jesus even illustrated this principle when he spoke of seeds. A seed looks insignificant, but inside it is multiplication. Those who overlook seeds miss harvest. A key insight for you is that what you repeatedly see but no longer notice may be the very place opportunity is planted. Let's take a look at our second point. Why others overlook opportunities. Well, people miss opportunities for several reasons. One is familiarity. It's always been this way, they say. Second is fear. They risk feels safer than regret until later. That narrow thinking can also be an overlooked opportunity. Seeing only one way to solve every problem. And fourth, waiting for permission. That is expecting validation before action. But for those who think outside of the box, this requires courage. This requires overcoming your fears, overcoming your doubts, going in a different direction than everyone else. It means being willing to look foolish before being proven faithful. Third point I want you to consider is to think globally, live locally. By this I mean, to think globally is to understand that your actions connect to a bigger picture. To live locally is to apply that understanding right where you are. You don't need to relocate to make global impact. Thinking globally asks these questions. How does this local action connect to a wider need? How can a small model be replicated elsewhere? What skills, ideas, or solutions can travel beyond my location? Understand, living locally keeps you grounded. It reminds you that transformation begins with people you can touch, serve, and understand. For example, a solution created for one neighborhood can become a blueprint for other cities, other nations, and other systems if it's built with vision. Let's consider my fourth point. Innovation is stewardship. Understand that innovation is not rebellion against tradition. It is stewardship of potential. It is trying something new. It is giving yourself the opportunity to accomplish what others have never accomplished. You see, God gives insight, ideas, and access. Now, what we do with them matters. Let's see some examples. Those who think outside of the box improve what already exists. They reimagine systems that no longer serve people well. They create pathways where none existed before. This is true in business, in religion, in recreation, in relationships. See, when you multiply impact with what's already in your hand, you honor the gift of creativity. Let's examine our fifth point. Some practical ways to train outside the box thinking. These are some things that can help you break the cycle of thinking. 1, listen deeply. That is, pay attention to complaints. They reveal unmet needs around you. 2, study patterns. What works elsewhere that could work here. 3, collaborate. Because diverse voices spark better ideas. Other people can see things you can't see and can look through lenses that you can't look through. Next, start small. Pilot the idea or test the idea with others before perfecting it. And lastly, stay teachable, because growth requires flexibility. Let's take a look at our 6th and final point to help you think outside of the box. I'll issue you this call to action. Understand, the world doesn't change because people had ideas. It changes because someone acted on their ideas. You are surrounded by opportunities others are stepping over every day. Think bigger than your location, but start exactly where you are. See what others dismiss. Value what others ignore. Build what others think is too small to matter. And let me give you this closing thought. When you think outside of the box, you stop waiting for doors to open and you start building doors. And when you think globally while living locally, your impact travels farther than you ever imagined. The overlooked opportunity may be your next assignment.